It's a self. Never do that again. Looks like I found the dragon's feeding grounds. Best not to stick around here for too long. I don't remember seeing a bridge this far up a river. Guess I'll just have to follow the shoreline for a while. Annoying little assholes, but I'm not gonna complain about it for themselves. Little fishing camp. I guess it's a nice place to hide out. I highly doubt that it's shallow enough for me to be able to walk through it. I'm sure as hell not gonna risk some rust on my armor. There's Riverwood. Fortunately, I might just have to go to the far bridge, considering the lack of a near bridge. Innkeeper not in. Alright, look. I'm taking a room. Here's the coin, and I don't want to hear jack shit about it. I'm gonna see that he at least listened. Fuck, it's late. Dragon probably doesn't care for sleep schedules. Well, considering the fact that I don't, it most definitely doesn't.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well.
Farengar.
Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
Here.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
There. I got you the tablet. What now?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
A fair concern.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
So you left your
Good
men
work,
behind.
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen.
I guess now's as good a time as any to fight that
dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And
Well,
please,
we're not gonna make use of
accept
that.
this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
That makes one of us. I'm likely not gonna make use of this myself.
Situation. A dragon is attacking the western Watchtower. Now we're in for it. You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight the dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Her speeches need work.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're doing.
That woman said dragons are coming back. Which implies multiple. This may be bigger than I thought.
Quickly now.
I don't know. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
At least you realize who the strongest one here is. Fucking prick. Aren't you things supposed to be tough? That's more like it. Alright, you bastard. Yeah, this definitely isn't the one that attacked Helgen. What the fuck? The hell?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. The hell is that supposed to mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I couldn't even tell you what the fuck happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it.
Well, anybody
According
can
to the
shout, you
old legends,
dumbass.
only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim
Dragon
killing any
blood.
dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say, Irileth, you're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't
Is it
understand.
something we can agree
You
on?
ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel.
Dragonborn.
I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Maybe that word Bleak Falls Barrel was it.
Shouting, what you just did. Shout. Must like the graveyards on the mountain. Really are Dragonborn then.
Dragonborn. That can't be what? If a Dragonborn is someone with dragon's blood in them. Maybe it is. I don't know what the hell that was, but it doesn't seem like it was a dragon at least. Whatever's going on. I don't like it.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It was. We destroyed the Watchtower before we got there, but we did kill it.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
I'm not 100% sure what they were on about, but it turns out that it might be something called a Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Well, that's just what the men called me.
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing.
I've heard it multiple times now. Who are the Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What exactly do they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries,
Maybe
at
it
least.
can affect
Not
magic.
since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Farengar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Farengar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
It can't be this Dragonborn. But it all makes too much sense. It is indeed my vital essence. The beating. That sudden flare. Oh, God. I should head back to Helgen.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Said I was a Thane. What exactly does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
You said you were housecarl.
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
I don't think I'll need that anytime soon, so...
All right then.
If there are multiple dragons about, and I am this Dragonborn. Fuck. I'll have to figure it out when I get there. Yeah, that axe. Nearly forgot about that. Good against those with magical affinity, but that implies they would survive the first hit. Might as well keep it at least. These two are still here. I guess they didn't give that much of a shit about them.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who exactly are you looking for?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for them exactly?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
I have my own things to deal with right now, but I'll keep an eye out.
She cannot hide from us forever.
This place is in surprisingly good condition for a dragon attack. Maybe it didn't do as much. Alright, Greybeards. I'll see what you want from me.